How you doing? What's up, beautiful family? How you doing? So my name is Mutwana. Okay. So if you FaceTime here, let's get started. So some of you are new, some of you just coming back home. Welcome back. Let's get started. So now look, let's say here, solve this question, right? So this is a question they give you the graph of the quadratic function. Oh, so this is the function. Oh, here's the function. Okay. So now let's go. Let's say you have to determine the value of E, F, G, H. Means all these values here. See this value E, F, G, H, and everywhere. So first and foremost, let me just show you first how these things come about. Okay, so that you understand, like, okay, how do I solve? Because I'm not going to ask you the same the way how it look next time. It might be different. Okay, so now let me show you. Look, if you have a graph of quadratic, if it concave like this downwards, then this graph, look, before we say that, look, the standard equation of quadratic, how do you know this quadratic is like this? Look, a x squared plus bx plus c equal to 0 or y. Let's say y, because the function. Excuse me. So that's a standard form of quadratic equation. So now look, if this value here, a, is less than 0 or is less than 0 negative, then the graph is going to concave downward. So for this case here, this graph, possibly, the value of a is negative. That's why it kind of concave what? Concave downward like that. You see? If it concave upward, like this, meaning the value of a, means the value of a is what is positive. When it's positive, value of a, if a is greater than 0, because positive means greater than 0, and when a is less than 0 means it's concave downward, when it's greater than 0. Before even before doing any calculation, just by looking, when you say, oh, it's less than 0, oh, then it's going to concave downward. If it's greater than 0, the value of a, which is the number with the x squared, then you know it's going to concave upward if it's positive. Now, let's come to this business here, to our actual business. So we say the standard equation of quadratic is what is? If it's quadratic, is ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0. Is in that format. Okay? Now, this question they have given to us, is that in that format? No, it's not. It could be 0 y, like I say. This could be 0 or y. Let's say y, because for this case they give us y. So if that question gives us in a standard form, no, it's not. But we can rearrange. How are we going to rearrange? It means it start with a ax squared, just like the way how I look here. You must rearrange like that. So we're going to say, let's start with the ax squared. So see, this one is in the right position. It's starting phase. So we're going to say, okay, so I'm going to start with the word with a 3x squared. Okay, what is next? The next thing has to be something with a b and x, which is this one here. But look, this stuff is on the right after equal sign, means it has to jump to the left. But it's negative, right? So when it jumps to the left, means it's going to become what? It's going to become positive. So we're going to say, okay, now let's jump this to the right, to the left. Okay. So since anything jump over equal sign is going to become positive, so it's going to be 224x. Now the next thing, look, we have a c. C is something with no x, which is going to be plus 8. Plus 8, and then we have an equal. So on the right hand side, remember this jumped already to the left. So we only left to the negative what? 16y. So y must be alone. So then what we're going to do, we have to divide by negative 16 throughout. So divide by negative 16, divide by negative 16, divide by negative 16, divide by negative 16, and here divide by negative 16. So finally, we're going to be left with, from this question, we're going to be left with what with? Because this and this is going to cancel. So we simply say, I can write here, y equal to negative, this is 3 over negative 16. Or you can simply say negative what? 3 over 16, same thing. Okay, we got x squared. And the next thing, plus or minus, is going to give us what? Minus, because this 2, plus or minus. And then 24 divided by 16 is going to give us 3 over 2. Okay, we got x. Okay, the next one is going to be, give us, this is 8, excuse me, this is 80. We got 80 divided by 16, negative 5. Equal to y, because this comes equal to y. So look here, this is very, very important. Look. So this is quadratic. So since this is quadratic, means we have to solve this using quadratic formula, or you can use a calculator. If you have a scientific calculator, you can use, but if you don't have, so means you don't have. If you don't have, Meaning, okay, so let's use a quadratic formula. So we say the quadratic equation say ax squared plus bx plus c equal to 0, like standard form. So for that case, now we say, okay, something which before x squared is going to be a. So something before x squared is going to be a. So what is a? A equal to -3/16. So something before x equal to b. Oh, so these are x. Something before x is -3/2. Make sure you must take with the sign. Do not forget the sign. Sign of any number is on the left. Now c. See, that's why I take it -3/2. -3/16. Now c is this number with no x, means it's going to be -5. You see what I'm saying? So now for that case, we're going to use small formula for quadratic. So let me write this, say my a. So I can simply write here a. What is my a? -3/16. What is our b? Our b equal to -3/2, and c, our c equal to -5. So I can simply erase this because I don't need it, so I can have space. So where we're going to substitute this? This we're going to substitute in a general equation of a quadratic. Which equation there? So the equation of quadratic is simply erase this because I don't need it anymore. Okay, this equation of quadratic is say general formula quadratic, say -b. Say for now we look for the value of x, right? So x equal to -b plus or minus, and then we say square root of b squared minus 4a times c over 2a. So now what we're going to do, we're going to substitute the value of a, the value of b, all these value a, b, and c. All of them. So now we're going to say a value of x equal to, so we simply say x equal to, okay, negative. But what is a b? Our b equal to -3/2. But what's -3/2? It's like 1.5. So instead of this b inside the bracket, say -1.5. I like to write my bracket so I don't make mistake. And remember, outside you have your negative bracket, but the position of b, what is b? Negative. See, that's what I say negative 1.5, which is the same as 3.2. 3.2 means 1.5, -1.5. 3.2 means 1.5, but it has a negative. Okay, now we go plus or minus, square root, b square. What is a b? B -5, -105, -1.5 what? Square minus 4 times a. What is a? A equal to -3/16. -3/16 times c. What is a c? Don't worry about it. I'm going to make it space, right? -5 over 2 times a. But what is a? Our a equal to -3/16. So you take a calculator here. Look. I'll check my calculator, and that's okay. So you're going to plug like that. I believe everybody know how to plug that. Plug in the calculator. When you plug in the calculator, you see, say what? Say error. See? But you know how to plug. If you don't know, you let me know. You're going to say what? It's going to say error. So what that mean? Is that mean you do not have an x intercept? See here? For this case. But you can plug slowly, right? But if you want me to plug for you, I can plug it too. Just in case if you don't know. See? So for this case now, okay, let me just plug for some people don't know what's happening. Okay. Bracket, say negative. Okay, so say negative, bracket, -1.5, negative what? 1.5, close the bracket, and then we go plus, and then you say plus, and then you say square root, in the bracket, -1.5, because that's a value of b, negative what? 1.5, -1.5, oh yeah, -1.5. You come in there, you put your bracket minus 4, bracket, for a -3/2, so fraction, -3/2, 3/16, my apology, 3/16. Oh, 16, man, when I was 16, man, remind me something. Okay, and then times c equal to -5. Okay, so -5, excuse me. Now I'm almost there, okay, twice of the age. Okay, almost, but not yet. Okay, 2, I'm almost 30. Okay, negative what? -3, and they come here, 16. They come here, close this shit. Close. Okay, so you see now, error. But but you must do plus or minus. See, for there, start with a plus here. Let me show you here. Even though you say what? Plus and minus. But there's no you're gonna plug plus and minus calculator. So we start with the plus, and you see what happened here? It says error. So what the error meaning? Look, if I say equal, okay, look. So what happens? Say error. The reason why I say that, let me explain to you. In any other quadratic issue, it should work. But why it's not working right now? Let me tell you why. For this case now. Because look. Oh my God, sorry. So you say error, right? The reason why I say error for this case. Oh my God. A. Our A equal to -3. Okay, let me write this A, B, and C because we need them. Sorry, I raised my mistake. Our A equal to negative 3/16. And our B equal to -3/2, -3/2, and our C equal to -5. Yeah, I remember them. Yeah, I remember because we want to need them now. Okay. So, okay, let me just erase this other thing. We don't need them. So what that mean? Look. If you can look careful, if you have a graph like this, and it cut like that, because this is quadratic, means the value of intercept meaning where it's cut at x. So there's two value of x here. That's why they say x square. This x square meaning there's two value of x intercept where it cut at x. See? Or mean this is y-axis and this is x-axis, main axis. So if you have a graph like this, let's say, there is no x-axis here, means no x-intercept. X-intercept means where it's going to cut at x. It's not, because if these are x-intercept, look, the graph is above, so it's only y-intercept. See? So for this case also, if you look at this graph, if it was me now in exam, I wouldn't even bother because I can see, look, these are my axes here. And this graph did not even cut the x-axis, just below x-axis, if you can look at it. But it only cut at y. Here, this is y-axis. So for that case, we don't have an x-intercept. Do we have an x-intercept? No, we don't have x-intercept. Let me do this. Oh my God. Sorry, Femi. Sorry, my beautiful Femi. Just by mistake. I didn't mean it. Okay? So that means sorry, my apology, okay. So that means I didn't have an x-intercept just by looking at the graph. So for that case, now look. So I'm gonna say, okay, let me just move this graph a little bit, this calculator. So it's not gonna hide our x, a, b, and c. Yeah, let's keep it there. There is okay. Okay. So we're gonna say, just a second, Femi. I appreciate your patience. So if you can look careful, means this graph did not. It was below x-axis. Oh, so for that case, it did not cut x, means we don't have x-intercept. That's why when you plug in the calculator, it say error. Because if it give you value of x, means it did cut at x. And we're not seeing it cut at x. So if I start solving, I wouldn't even bother with anything. I'll just go straight and get all this stuff. So how I'm going to get them? Look, this we call turning point is where the graph turn. You see this graph come and turn. But how do you get turning point? Turning point, okay, look, guys. I'm explaining for you to understand everything. So I'm gonna say, okay, so this is turning point. How you get turning point? Turning point, you say here turning point we have x and y. So x at turning point equal to -b/2a always. That's how you get x at turning point. So you say x at turning point equal to -b/2a. But we know all these values. So you say, okay, now I'm gonna say negative, but what is a b? B equal to -3/2. -3/2 over 2 times a. A, what is a? A equal to -3. So you were supposed to start from here because the question did not ask about x-intercept, whatever. They just asked multiple choice. So I was going to start for here because they asked me for EF, GH. So we don't have x-intercept here. Okay? So now times a. What is a? A equal to -3/16. -3/16. So this is going to give me x at turning point. Means in other way, it's going to give me the value of this one, which is g. Okay? So let me, okay, so I can simply say equal to g equal to, take a calculator here, plug it in quick, okay? What the value of calculator? Okay, clean your calculator and drink some water a little bit. So fraction. So we go negative, and then you go bracket, let me go quick a little bit. Fraction, -3. -3, and then come here, say over 2, 2, come here and then close, come here and they say 2, 2, and then -3, -3, -3, okay? And then come here, 16, come here, and they close. Now we go next. Oh, so the value of x at turning point, which is same as g, equal to -4. Okay, so we're going to say -4. So here we know our g equal to -4. Let me use the color here, -4. So the value of g we know already, -4, g equal to -4. So all this stuff maybe could be for so long. Which other one? There's no other g -4. So if let's say 1 minute left, I'm not done yet, I would rather pick this one. But not yet. That cannot give us conclusion that a g equal to whatever, because maybe f is wrong. So maybe. So it's wrong already. So we cannot conclude. For me, I know that one is wrong. Even though this is right, but this is going to be wrong. Now let's go. So if you got the value of x at turning point, so what you do, you see this value, this is x at turning point. Take this value and substitute in original equation to get the value of y. It means take this is going to be x at turning point and plug in an original equation to get the value of y at turning point, because we use x. So we're going to say here, we can simply plug here, whenever there's an x, we put -4, -4, and then it's going to give you the value of y. So what I'm going to do, plug -4 is going to be 3 times or times -4 square plus 80 equal to -24 times -4 and then minus 16 y. So plug in the calculator, this is going to give us 16 times 3 equal to 40, 8 plus 80, okay, this is going to give us 96, 48, 96, positive 96. When it comes over, it's going to become negative 96, and they say equal to -16 y. Okay, so for 8 plus 80 is going to be 180. 128 minus 96. Okay, we can plug in a calculator so save time. Okay, so come here, you can simply say 48, and then plus 8, and then minus 96, minus 96. Okay, 96. Yo, so we get 32. So 32 is going to be 32 here. 32 equal to -16 y. So divide by -16. By -16. This and this cancel. So y at turning point equal to -2 or -2. So if you x equal to -4, which is this one, so the value of y at turning point, which is h for this case, equal to -2. I hope you understand. So the value of h equal to -2, because that's a y at turning point. Oh, so if g equal to, okay, so we're going to say, okay, y equal to -2, y at turning point. So I can just simply erase this. Y equal to -2, because that's the only thing I need for the y equal to -2. Okay. Okay, so the value of y equal to, which is h equal to -2, and the value of x equal to -4. So h and g we have, means g equal to -4 and h equal to, g equal to -4 at turning point and h equal to -2. Now we go, look, this value here, if you can look careful, look, this is the y-intercept because it cut at y. But whenever there's a y-intercept, x equal to 0, means when anything cut at y, x equal to 0, means this can be 3 times 0, 0. -24 times 0, 0. So means you're left with 80 equal to -16 y divided by -16 divided by -16. This and this cancel, so it's going to give us -5. So y equal to -5. So this coordinate here equal to -5 here, value of y. But look, this stuff here, the same line. So even here, if this -5, even the value of y here equal to -5. So y here equal to f. Look, the value of, because look, the same line, So the value of y, all of them are the same. Just like here, look, this is x. Means everything y equal to 0 here because is on the same line. Okay? So the value of f equal to -5, then I'm doing it. Okay? Even this I don't need now. So the value of f, which is y here, equal to -5. Okay, then we're going to finish. Because look, if this f equal to negative 5 means I can take this value of f because it lies on the equation of a line and put the value, okay, and they want to get the value of what of e. You see? So the value of y equal to negative 5. So y there equal to negative 5. Okay? Now, we can get x if you want. But I want to the one first. The one E, F, G, H. What have you got already? We have a H, G, and F. Only E we don't have. E, yeah. So let's get the value of E. How are we going to get the value of E? The value of H is easy. But for me, first, I already know the answer here because this is the answer here already. I don't even have to continue because look, H equal to negative 2. Oh yes, H equal to negative 2. H equal to negative 2. And then F equal to negative 5. F equal to negative 5 is true. But I can help you. And G equal to, so these other one are wrong because you know why? Look here, they say G equal to negative 4, which is true, G equal to negative 4. But if you can look here, they say F equal to negative 8. No, F is not equal to negative 8. F equal to negative 5. So that's why this is wrong. Now let's come here. They say H equal to negative 4. No, it's not true. H is not equal to negative 4. H equal to negative 2. So this one messed up, even if this is right, but this is wrong. See? Now let's go for the first one. E equal to negative 5. Wrong. We don't know E, so we cannot conclude. We only know F equal to negative 5. So we cannot conclude. But if we go to F equal to negative 8, F equal to negative 8. No, F is not equal to negative 8. F equal to negative 5. So this also is wrong. But let me just show you. So we know this is going to be our answer here. But let me show you how to get the value of E because we did not calculate E. So you get to learn. Okay? So now let's calculate the value of E. Let me show you how to get the value of E quick so you can get to understand. So how are you going to get the value of E? Look here. If you know your value of F equal to negative 5 means, and this F lies on this equation, then I can take the value of F, which is Y for this case, because F, X, and Y, and I can plug in a position of Y, and then I can solve this quadratic. Because look, whenever you have a 2 point, just like how we did here on a turning point, this F lies on a quadratic. Can you see it's on the quadratic? So let me take the value of F, which is Y, because in any coordinate you have an X and Y. So the Y, which is F equal to negative 5, means here is going to become what? Negative 5 times negative 16. You see what I'm saying? And then we can solve it, and this is going to give us the value of E. Okay, now we go. So now we say, let me see if there's another way I can do here. Quick. Yeah, there's another way. Hold on. Let me show you another way. That's going to be a very long way, and I want to do now. It's a waste of time. That was a waste of time for real. Look, it's negative 5, right? Look, if you can look careful here, the distance from here to here, it must be equal to distance from here to there. You can look careful, look. So this distance here, how long? Look, the value of X equal to negative 4 here, look, from here to here, look, X equal to negative 4 means the symmetry. Symmetry is something or a line which cuts something equal, look. So the distance from here to here, and be specific to here, what is the distance? Is X, remember, because the X-axis means the distance is negative 4. So to go to the left, because it's cut, okay, look, if this is 3, this must be 3 also. So because it cuts symmetrically, cut a turning point. So now look, if this turning point here negative 4 means that this is 4 units, means if this is going to be 4 units. So if you move to the left, means this is going to be negative 8, equal to negative 8. You see, so there was no need for me to solve and substitute, no. So they say equal to negative 8, look, is true. This on the last side is true, but the problem is H is not true because H equal to 2. Here they say H equal to 8, so this is wrong. E equal to negative 5, wrong. E equal to negative 8. So the only option correct is that one. H equal to negative 2 and F equal to negative 5. Look, some of you might be new here, right? So please, if you're new to this program, right, family, just come and subscribe here and just easy like that, man. You know, that was one of the easy questions. Very easy question. So that's how we do. Subscribe to this platform. Share this video to a lot of people. You know, don't be shy. Don't fry. And just easy like that, you know. So I'll see you very soon. You know, I'm just do this for my heart. I enjoy it. So just go subscribe to your brother, to your man, to your friends, so we can continue this movie. Thanks a lot of peace and love. I'm out.